Hey, how you doing, guys? It's your boy C Swerve, and I am one fourth of the Players Review. Now, obviously, to the fans of this channel, just the setting right now, me by myself, is confusing because usually I'm at least here with somebody else. But today's a little bit different. And if you just saw the thumbnail and read the title, then you're probably even more intrigued on what this video is. And honestly, I tried doing the intro about 30 for 40 minutes. I just couldn't figure out the best way to articulate my message without it sounding like a formal fucking presidential letter. Like, no, this channel is built on authenticity. So I'm going to give you guys my authentic opinion and my authentic views on what my thought process was today. And I'm sorry if this might seem long-winded or if you might not really give a fuck, honestly, because I don't really expect you guys to. But I feel like I just wanted to get my thoughts out today and give you guys at least an answer on why the Vultures 2 reaction isn't up. And to put it shortly, it's because we never recorded it. Woke up this morning and I saw that Vultures 2 came out. And for the ones who like are diehard fans of this channel, you guys would know that this channel would not exist without Kanye West. Any of you guys who don't know the importance of Kanye to this channel, I'm not gonna bore you guys on a backstory, but let's just say all four of us really bonded over his music as a friend group. Like, we enjoyed going in to my car, hotboxing, smoking weed, and just playing Kanye for like 3 to 4 hours. We were enthralled and encapsulated by his music and his sound and his aura and everything about the guy, honestly. And our reactions were so pure and so full of joy and happiness, and we held him to such a high regard that we was like, hey man, let's just do this with every single artist that we can find. And then that's how this channel was birthed, for lesser terms. I woke up today, I saw the track list, and I saw that a song called 530 was in there. Now, I'm a huge Kanye West fan. I think that Kanye West is the best artist to ever come out of hip-hop, and I think he's one of the best artists to ever grace the earth. That's my opinion. Don't gotta be yours. And with me being a Kanye fan, I knew what that song was. I know the leak. I've been playing the leak for about a year and a half or 2 years, forever how long the leak has been a leak for. And for those of you who don't know the leak, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. And the last minute of the half of that song to a minute is Kanye just like mumbling with his words because he hasn't figured out the words for his verses yet. Now, as a leak, I don't mind that because it's unfinished song. Now let's make sure that we emphasize a leak sometimes is either a finished song or a unfinished song that we were not meant to hear. That is very important. So I don't judge leaks because we're not supposed to hear them. That's why they're called leaks. Okay. So I see that 530 is there. My curiosity piqued me. I had to click on it because I've been waiting for that song for a year and a half. I played the song. And I was like, for the first 2 minutes, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he actually did it. And then it got to the part where he mumbles and stuff, you know, in the leak, where he's usually mumbling, trying to figure out which words he wants to use. And to my surprise, that same part was still there on the official album. Now, when I heard that, it immediately pissed me off. Immediately. Just that thought by itself. Just the thought of not even adding a verse to a song. Like, you have a song on your album that has a uncompleted verse. Now, some Kanye fans are going to try to compare this song to 30 Hours. Please don't. Please. I don't even want to argue with people that are going to compare this song to 30 Hours because of the last thing. This is literally a song on a studio project where it's unfinished, but fine, whatever. Obviously, because of this being a reaction channel, I stopped myself there. I didn't listen to the rest of the album. I was like, hey man, whatever. I'll get to it when I get to it, and I'll talk about it when I talk about it. And then I'm on Twitter and social media, and I'm just scrolling through the discourse of the album, and I'm seeing that everybody's talking about the mixing. And I'm like, okay, the mixing. I'm like, fine, whatever. Again, I didn't hear the album, so I'm not going to cast judgment on the album yet. And then I started seeing the Kanye West fan pages reminding us as his fans, saying, hey, don't worry, been in contact with Ye's team. They're updating the songs as they go. That to me is like a spit in the face. That is a spit in the face as a consumer of somebody's music. For example, if I go to McDonald's and I order a Big Mac and the waiter or the cashier tells me, hey, the patty, the bun is there, but the Big Mac sauce and the lettuce and the fries are coming out soon. Just eat it right now. Don't worry, bro. They're coming out soon. I will grab that bag and throw it in their face. That's insane. Especially somebody who buys albums. I'm buying your product and you're giving me an unfinished product. That is a spit in the face. Now, also, I do want to clarify that he has done this before. He did it with The Life of Pablo, and I think he also did it on the Vultures one, where he's updating the album live. Guys, it was a shitty thing to do back then. It's a shitty thing to do now. The problem is, Life of Pablo, to me, is a classic album. So the music backed up the bullshit he was doing. And that's another key component to all this stuff is. I apologize for a lot of things that Kanye does. I'm not apologizing for him, but I'm like a Kanye apologist for the stuff that he does or says because the music has been so great. And I understand that some artists, not all, some artists that give these amazing, they have this mind where they create this amazing crazy, beautiful things. They're not perfect. You know, nobody's perfect. I'm not Kanye West. I don't know what it is to be Kanye West. I don't know what's in his mind, what he goes through on a day-to-day basis. I don't know how to deal with immense fame. So I'm not going to cast judgment on somebody, especially I never walked their shoes before. But fine. He was providing me a service like everybody else. Everybody loves the artists because they provide you a service. They're giving you art and you enjoy their art. Fine. So a lot of people apologize. A lot of people in general disregard a lot of their favorite artists, actors, whatever, stupid behavior or dumb characteristics because their art is so goddamn good. Therein lies the problem with this album. This is a unfinished mess. I'm not saying that the songs are bad. There are some bad songs here, and we'll get to that. I'm not saying that the songs are bad. There are some songs here that I do enjoy. But everything around the songs make this a horrible listening experience. And it's not what I'm accustomed to when it comes to Kanye West. Now, like I said earlier in the video, there's two sides of the Kanye West coin now. You hate him or you love him. There's some people that have been trying to do this thing for years, that Kanye West has always been this and blah, 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 blah. Like he's always been putting out stuff like this for the past 5-6 years. That is a lie. Like if you're comparing this to if we grab Donda and then compare Donda to Vultures 2, it is night and day. If you compare Vultures 1 to Vultures 2, it's almost night and day. At least that album, for the most part, was mixed correctly, and I can somewhat see a vision and a sound they try to create for that album. This is a whole bunch of rejects from Vultures 1 that they put on this and they're selling to their fans. It's horrible. And there's a song here called City in the Sky, which is a leak from Yandi. He's giving us leaks from Yandi. Yandi was about 7 years ago. So that by itself shows me that this album is not even a project of yours or something you're trying to create. You're just trying to put songs together, unfinished songs with unfinished verses to sell to the audience. No. And as a fan base, we have to put our foot down and be like, this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And a lot of people here are gonna there's gonna be people in the comments saying that oh yes, everything you're saying is right. We've been saying it for years. There's gonna be people saying, oh my God, you just hate Kanye. Listen, bro, I'm not here to convince you guys on my appreciation for this man. If you watch this channel, you will know that I have nothing but respect for what Kanye has done to my life. He has literally single-handedly changed me as a human being. His music has changed me. It has inspired me to always do better. It has inspired me to always strive and always believe in myself and believe on the art that I'm putting out to this world. Now, somebody that likes art, enjoys art, and consumes art, I just love that, man. And It just sucks so bad how uninspiring he feels on this project. It sucks so bad that that's how he, like, it feels like, if it literally feels like a cash grab, and that's so disheartening. And I couldn't believe what I was listening to. Like, honestly, always pushed the boundary of hip hop, pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and he was always holding the flag up for what the next sound was gonna be. For him to do this, it just like, it just has me wondering as a Kanye fan, does he even want to make music anymore? Is he even inspired? Like, when he goes into a studio, does he feel inspired? And honestly, I don't know. Like, there's so many songs. Like, for example, "Husband." What the husband is a song on Vultures too. What the fuck is that? Like, can somebody explain to me the reason that song even exists? Anybody? Can somebody explain to me why Lil Wayne's verse on "Lifestyle" something he recorded this on an iPhone? Can anybody explain that to me? Can anybody explain to me why 530 doesn't have a finished fucking verse? It's been 2 years. Explain that to me. I don't know. I don't know. And it sucks that I'm making this video. I really didn't want to make this video, but I had to choose between either sitting down here bashing my favorite artist on a reaction, and I knew the people who were gonna click on the album are Kanye stans, because obviously, if you want to watch a reaction if you want to watch a reaction of any kind, it's because you either enjoy the artist or enjoy the music, and you want to get that reassurance. So of course I'm not gonna sit there and bash somebody for an hour because the product is trash. I don't like that. I don't want to put out like a rage baiting, clickbaity content, especially in this climate where everything is clickbaity and rage baity. Like, I don't want to do that. That's disgusting. I don't want to. I don't even put the energy out there. I'm really putting this video out as like, hopefully, as music listeners, and especially as Kanye fans, you can come together and be like, hey, this was not cool. Like, this was not cool. You can't do this. You can't, like, and I already go on Twitter and I see all the fucking the Kanye fan pages, like Donda Times and all the other ones, like Yay, whatever the fuck. If you have a fucking, anybody who has a fan page is just a fucking loser. Like, why the fuck do you have a fan page? Like, oh, that's a whole different discussion. But a whole different discussion. They're like, guys, don't worry. They're gonna update this album as it goes. What kind of shit is that? What? You're co-signing this shit? Really? Like, oh, I just talked to the producers. They're working on they're working on each song right now. It's gonna update as the days go on. Man, shut the fuck up. Can this shit? Can it? This should have been a canned album, like every other sequel that Kanye West has promised his fans. He can, because deep down inside, we both know, Kanye knows, and we as his fans know, that Kanye his mind is so all over the place, and that's what makes him great. And that's why, like, when his mind is focused on one thing, we get Dark Fantasy, Pablo, the College Trilogy, 808s and Heartbreaks, Yeezus, Yay, Donda, Watch the Throne. We get all this amazing art when he is focused on one thing. And that this Vultures experience, he has not been focused. He has not been focused, man. And again, I enjoyed Vultures 1. I grabbed the songs that I like, and Vultures 2 is just an unfinished mess. And he's not inspiring no more. He is on a downward spiral, and I don't know. I don't know, like, what it's gonna take for him to get him out, and I don't need another Kanye album. Like, that's another thing that I'm good. Not because I don't want to hear his voice again. I would always, no matter what he drops, I'm gonna go hear it because I'm a fan of him. What I mean by saying that is, he has provided me so much music. so many classic albums and classic beats and classic songs and classic features in the 20 years that he's been doing this, on 20 plus years, that I'm good. I don't need it anymore. His ranking on my list is number one, and that's not moving unless somebody overtakes it. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm satisfied as a consumer. But when you what he's doing now is a slap in the face to his fans. And if we keep on eating this stuff up, it's gonna keep on continuing. We're never gonna get the artist that we loved again if we don't hold him accountable for the stuff that he's putting out. This was an unfinished, uninspiring mess. And like I said, I don't know how else to say it, but this authentic. And yeah, sorry if this was a nothing burger for you guys. This is my first time trying to do anything like this. I just felt like I needed to give you guys an answer, and I wanted to speak authentically. I didn't want to fucking have bullet points and read off that shit. Like, I wanted just to give you guys my pure, honest thoughts. And like again, apparently he's mixing the things as they go, and maybe in a month or so this could be a great album. But that still doesn't fucking take away the fact that this, like, right now, it's a horrible product, and I can't believe he put that shit out. I honestly can't. T Swerve, like and subscribe, please. Roll 20K.